Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another quick pick prediction video. In this video, I'll be predicting the lightweight bout between Grant Dawson versus Rick Glenn or Ricky Glenn, whatever you want to call himself, Ricky Lake, whatever his man want to be today. But really looking at this fight, let me give Grant Dawson one bit of critique. I know a lot of people are high on him. I said, oh, he beat the other guy. I'm forgetting the guy's name right now, but Jose Aldo's longtime friend and jiu-jitsu coach and whatnot. I forget his name, but I feel like in honesty, he was losing that fight and like he was look lost, couldn't get it to the ground. Well, he did get it to the ground, but couldn't do nothing on the ground. Like even though he's on top, he was losing on top. I feel like he was outstruck and was just looking lost out there. And he caught like a Hail Mary knockout. And I feel like he even reacted like he knew he was down, was losing. But then when I look at the fight metric, I'm like, wait, this fight looked like he was in control the whole time. But I don't think that's the reality. I think the reality that he was losing that fight. But we're not gonna go too much off that fight. And we're gonna go with momentum. We're gonna go with the younger fighter. We're gonna go with the fighter who has that such all this hype around him and Grant Dawson over Ricky Glenn. Rick Glenn, I feel like he definitely has a good opportunity. So this is gonna be a low confidence. Matter of fact, this is gonna be an average confidence pick right here. It should at this point be a high confidence pick for Grant Dawson, but it's gonna be a low. I mean, it's gonna be an average confidence pick for Grant Dawson, given the fact of his last fight and given how good Rick Glenn looked in his last fight. I know the person he fought nowhere near the level of Grant Dawson, but he went out there, struck with him. And Grant Dawson striking really ain't nothing to write home about, to be honest. It ain't. So I feel like Rick Glenn could, and he's open for a lot. So I feel like Rick Glenn could potentially catch him and knock him out and have everybody shocked. I would not be shocked. I would not be like, oh my gosh, that happened. It would not be no surprise to me if Rick Glenn win. But I feel like Grant Dawson, has a safer route to win this fight. Look for takedown, look to control Glenn. And not I feel like there's a couple of moments where Glenn will have moments in feet probably buzz Dawson, but Dawson will be able to look to drag it to the ground or tie him up and be able to ultimately control him most of this fight on top. I don't think he's finished his Glenn, but I feel like he'll be able to, have that safe exit in this fight where he can take it to the ground or tie it with Glenn and really just smother him and be a blanket on Glenn to a decision. Probably not the most exciting fight, at least on Dawson's side, because mostly he's gonna be looking to tie him up and work on him. But I don't think he'll be able to materialize no finish or ever be any close to finishing this fight. And yeah, just be a blanket and avoid the danger of really striking too long with Glenn. Mix it up, then look to latch him up and avoid that danger area and grind out a decision over Glenn. So in this fight, I got Grant Dawson via decision.